Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you so very much for tuning in to episode 13 of the Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch. So, Kadath, you will get the beautiful leg for us, and I'm going to have to wait considerable amount of time until it's a viable thing for me to install. Let me break down the walls here. And build roofs. Bob is fully healed. Nice. All right, Mr. Tail. Let's get that tomb. That sarcophagus going. Who's breaking? Kadath, take a break. Get some food. All right, for now, the floors here are just going to be concreted. Nothing special. Tailsin is fully healed, though. That's good. Construction of 18. All right, you built it. Contents, storage, allow animal corpses, and tail, go bury John Smith. And Bob's already back to hunting. All right, Brenona. Another thing I could do is shred mechs. And we might be able to get some plasteel out of that to get more plasteel turrets. It does look like I have 124 plasteel on me right now. So let me go for 1, 2, 3, 4 turrets here for protection. Because obviously, if I had that during the mech raid, it would have been helpful. Wouldn't have been foolproof, but it would have been helpful. All right, Samara's fully healed, and she should be helping with precision rifling, which will get us assault rifles, and then the fabricator will come as well. You can res mech animals, yes. Yeah, you can heal mech or res mech any organic in the whatever organic person you want. Once we have Jazz and Oriana conscious, I'm going to hold the ceremony, the funeral. Let me get Oriana. I'll preach health to her when it's possible. Aoife's already up and researching. She's a total badass. And let's preach health to Oriana to get her to recover. Jazz is not as nearly as hurt. He's just a wimp, so that's why he's toppled. Brenona. And Magic's fully healed now, too. Well, fully healed. He'll never quite be the same without a considerable amount of Resmec serum. Alright, pets should not be allowed in there. Update that. And at this rate, the tameness failing consistently, we are going to find ourselves... okay, so we are good with carnivore lavish meals now. We're gonna find ourselves without wolves soon. Wait, how are you even in here? No, Magic, that's... Get out. You shouldn't even have been allowed. So Orion is now conscious. Another thing I'm gonna want to do is to get their weapons back. We have a machine pistol and some extra shred and stuff like that down there. Looks like my wounded or malnourished. No, they're not. They might be hungry, but they're not actually malnourished. No one is hungry at the moment. Orange is here. Thanks for the resub. And welcome. And Red Dragons for the resub too. I kind of missed that, didn't I? All right, so Bernona has... Okay, yeah, cheer up, Jazz. But Bernona has now cooked off all the meat that we had. And... Oh. Still have that door blocker. The other thing I wanted to do is a smelter. Although I don't have a lot of steel. Once Kadath is recovered, I will have him shred mechs. Or do that now. In fact, when you shred a mech... drop the material. Don't even worry about it. A funeral might help improve moves. Yes, the more people that attend a funeral, though, the better. And Jazz is still unconscious. I'm going to wait for Jazz to regain consciousness so that the funeral outcomes are superior. Or at least better than they would have been. The other thing I want is Bernona. I want you to continue hunting because, well, because we need food, I guess. Tailsin, start hauling machine pistols and stuff. Well, maybe the components first, and then the machine pistols in. And Kadath is working on shredding mechanoids for steel. Work Frenzy, Mara. Awesome. Work Frenzy are obviously going to be helpful for research. We're about to get precision rifling, and then we can push to something else. And Bernona, Butcher. All right, I'm just going to pick something here. I'm going to pick bionic replacements, because that's kind of obvious I'm going to need that. I need a spine. I need eyes. I need a whole lot of stuff, so that's a no-brainer. You like the new animations for research? Yes. I hope they expand that to other things as well. I would really like to see those sort of animations used on a whole bunch of other stuff. All right, Aoife, I want you researching over mining. And you will. We're obviously going to require a lot of steel before we get the turrets and the assault rifles out. So the smelter, I think, will actually help with that because we have a lot of like dinky little weapons that we can smelt down, and we're surrounded by slag. All right, you're done for now. Don't worry about it. Oh, eat on the table though. Right. So Mara and Aoife are researching. Kadath, get that leg done. I'm not, hold on. No. Leg first. I'm not going to install it until Oriana, our doc, is fully healed. No insults, I saw that. Don't be rude. Everybody's on the same team here. And Jazz is now conscious. So tomorrow morning when everyone wakes up, we will be doing a funeral service for Dragon. Because I wanted as many to attend as possible. Yeah, whether I wipe or not, we'll see. I mean, if Randy keeps sending me, like, Breacher mech, and I'm still sort of stuck with tribal weapons, that's a story that will write itself. But I am on the cusp of getting assault rifles, and then I will obviously invest in better armor. if I'm, given the breathing room to do so. I do hope. Ray, thanks for the follow and welcome. I want to hydrate, I missed. Hey, Di. Cheers. Have I checked the Grove spots to clear recently? Oh, you're right. I had not. I have 3 more roofs to build. Very low priority there, but do it nonetheless. And now that everyone's awake, where's Dragon? There we are. Here is the hopefully appropriate funeral. And it looks like everybody's going to be assigned down to NPM now. It is a good morning of the trees. And I am going to lower bed rest so that Oriana will start harvesting. So now if you take a look here, we have uniform thoughts, wearing hood, good funeral. We have some mood bonuses. It's weird seeing Bernona without a hood on. I will obviously be fixing that soon. Tailsin, or no, Kadath. Let's get a hood. If you could. You're still shredding mechs. Good. Shred those mechs. Stupid mechanoids with their stupid incursions. Curious Hermit and Panda Horse. I like the name Panda Horse. Thanks for the follows. So we have beer brewing. Good. Okay, I was not sure 100% that I had researched that. And Bob is wild. Magic is a lot better trained than Bob. I will attempt to have Tailsin retame Bob, but it's only going to be Tailsin, no one else, because he has the skill. Let's stop sewing this. I don't need more wood. Also stop here. I don't need more potatoes. I was trying to retame Bob. I had Tailsin at every turn attempting, but he just, wildness is a tough thing to quell. That would be the odd moral of the story. Alright, Bernona, instead of doing that, I think, whoa, where's Jazz going? Hauling pikemen? Okay, that's, no. Bernona's allowed out, but no one else. Bernona's faster than you all. Oh, and here's, this got killed by a bear, so maybe I don't want that one, but I'm gonna want the other ones. Go away, stupid message. Oh my god, I need to install the, Mr. Chimic's block unwanted minutia, so I can actually click my hunter. Although she's pretty tired, so I shouldn't send her on a long hunt right now, because she's going to sleep already. Once Oriana's fully healed, I'll probably also do a new Gauranlen connection to the trees. And when she's fully healed, I'll install Aoife's leg that she lost in last battle. At least the transhumanist, well, she's not a transhumanist, but she'll have the respect of other transhumanists or something. Low medicine, yeah, no kidding. Checking my perimeter wall and the trees. Oh, here is, nope, that tree still exists. I should also remember to periodically check the trees that block my wind turbines so that I can reclaim space. So Jazz is fully healed. Kadath and Oriana to come. Can I show you sleep accelerator? Sure. 35% additional rest effectiveness, 20% sleep hunger rate, and it requires power. Requires 50 watts. If you want to micromanage it, you could always turn it off when you're not using it, but it's a little power hungry. All right, once Kadath is fully recovered, I'm going to have him do a lot of mining. In fact, I'm going to send Aoife to mine too. And Jazz. And Kadath. All of them. It's a penalty for room quality? No, it's neutral. I mean, it will take up a little bit more space, I guess, so it will be tighter. But it's a net benefit, unless you have a really cramped room. So this freezer's staying frozen. And Aoife, you should be mining. Oh, that's not part of the close zone, so that would be my fault. Let's fix that. This area is now close, as deemed by me. So Aoife. Actually, I'm gonna have Aoife stay here until she has her leg, because having her hobble to go mining is going to be really inefficient use of her movement. Let me work on the smelter first. Where are you getting your steel? Oh, perfect. Thank you, Kadath. I didn't realize you had done that. But unfortunately for you, I'm going to have you continue mining because I am a slave driver. Look at the amount of hits this centipede took from the spiders. Jeez. All right, so let's get this smelter online so that I can smelt the slag that's around for some additional steel and smelt up some of the primitive weapons that I don't really want. So slag first, forever. And Jazz, this will be you. Jazz, your priorities are going to be craft, smelting over mining, and you will be our full-time smelter. The sleep, no, it does not affect multiple beds. It affects a singular bed, so if I installed a bed like this, it would not work. When you install these, as you can see, it has to be pointing to the bed that it affects, so it is directional. Unlike a vitals monitor. In fact, vitals monitor might have been changed too. I'd have to check. But I could imagine a situation where the vitals monitor doesn't even work the way it used to because they changed it. But again, I'm not certain about that. I don't know. All right, thank you, Kadath, for ripping through the mining. It's freaking awesome. Bernona, did you just hunt and then just not hunt? You did, didn't you? Oh, and all these Muffalo ate my... No, this is the new Ambrosia. Well, you're about to have a mental break, so I'm going to let you go home. You love the Yoda cam? Yeah, it's my favorite thing I set up. So here's a lot of potatoes. That will keep us from going hungry for quite some time. The other thing I'm going to need to do is let's do a crafting spot here for the smoke leaf. And drop it on the floor when we're done. And then the psychoid, I think I already have psychoid tea set up, but good. And once we start getting some more drugs in the colony, I'll update the drug requirements. All right, Tail, you should be constructing over grow. Let Oriana grow. And when she's fully healed, I'll be bonding her to the tree. Because the perimeter walls are still going to be pretty important. And it looks like we did roof off the places I needed to roof. Good. What about over here? Ah, yes! One more spot around the old anima tree that we can floor up. Isn't there a bulk recipe for Sakai tea? Yes, there is. I should use it. The reason I wasn't using it is previously it was I I had like an odd number of leaves that couldn't make a bulk. I had like 12 leaves or 14 leaves instead of the 16 I needed, and that was just a hanger-on from that time. Excuses, right? They're like bee holes. Everyone's got one, and they all stink. Now, autocannon turrets would be really, really helpful for defense. I think I need shields, though, given how I just got absolutely shredded by the last mech raid. If Aoife had a shield, she probably would not have lost a leg. And then, I take it back. I'm actually going to go for advanced components, because without advanced component, my ability to make advanced components, the bionic replacements is basically moot. You can't really make bionics without, you know. And then, Oriana, when you're fully healed, what are your needs? Who's got wake up? Aoife? Mara, do you have wake up? Yeah. Oriana, I want you to take wake up. And then you are going to be unrestricted and sent to the other Ambrosia zone. For mood. God, is that I cannot wait until he gets a bionic spine. I look at him and I'm like, are you wounded? Is that fastest you move? Are you on smoke leaf? And then realize, nope, that's his normal speed. Eesh. What are the natural tiles here? Marble, granite, sandstone. So I'm going to do sandstone. So the eventual plan here is marble around like this, and then sandstone like this. Maybe leaving room for carpets, advanced carpentry, carpeting, whatever, at some point. What's Jazz punching? Just random stuff because he's malnourished. That's on you, man. I have plenty of NPM, dude. You're just an idiot. Plenty of NPM. You're just seriously an idiot. All right, so here's Oriana's. No, you didn't haul it all. $55 more ambrosia. To make it more obvious where this is, I'm going to drop plans over the ambrosias so that I can more easily find them in the future. And then I'll drop plans over here because that's a ship part that might be useful at some point. That way, if I'm just panning around, I can very easily scan for it. Because this ambrosia is going to be ready to grow soon. Alright, the other thing I want to do is smelt weapons that are melee. All the melee weapons that I have, I do not care for, so get rid of all of them. I don't have a single, and I'll have to turn that off when it's done, but I don't have a single melee weapon in the base right now that I care for. And Kadath is making sure that we have all the steel that we need to enter the 21st century. Another benefit that I might be able to do is once I get the component, the fabrication bench up, I will try to start improving my guys so that they're like useful again. But as promised, Oriana's fully healed, so once Mara wakes up, I'm gonna do the bond, the tree bond. Oh, it's already happened. So let's do this. Connector will be Oriana, and begin. And a hydrate. Old Armaldin, cheers, and Nicky Boy, cheers. Thanks for the follows. Yeah, we're not really cyber, and we're not really druids yet. Well, we're about to be a druid. Bond done. And I'm going to make the decision to have carrier dryads. This is just an executive decision. I don't need gua makers. I don't have any use for a second tree. But let me move the animal beds. I do owe the animals better beds, but move the animal beds so that they don't intersect the trees. And then I'm going to maintain this tree until I have 3 dryads, not 4. Oh, god damn it. You have a skill of 10. What, are you gonna die to a... Am I gonna lose another... Alright, he's stunned, run. I'm sorry, Bob. You're just being a jerk. If you survive, I'll heal you. Okay, you didn't survive. Well, Bob... You'll be interned next to John. And all we have left is magic. What I'm going to do in this butcher creature zone is I'm going to go to the timber or the Arctic wolves and never butcher. Dang it, Bobby. I like how, Jazz, you showed up just in time for nothing. Useful as always. For now, I'm going to do Dr. Care no meds because I have a severe lack of meds. Although it looks like my heal root is about to boon soon. And we have about half of the blue fur I require for that trade. It's not great, not terrible. All right, Bernona. Haul some steel. Kadath, continue mining. We have everything that we need delivered to this to construct it. So Bernona, I'm going to get you to construct it once it's time. It's almost time. And let's bury this corpse because seeing rotted corpses is going to piss everyone off. Okay. Damn it, Bob. I trusted you, man. All right, one benefit that I might derive from is a shelf with beer and tea. So let's make wort and ferment it. Move one of these heaters in there. And fermenting basins. Another obvious problem I have is the lack of this thing. Damn it, people. Nice, Kadath. Alright, there. And this should be smooth. Okay, so here's the fabrication. The fabrication station. For symmetry purposes, I'm going to fix this because maybe it bothers people. Bothers me enough. Put the multi-analyzer actually equidistant between the both of us. And then I guess we both get bonsais. How's that sound? And the light goes here. Okay, there we go. There, it's vertically symmetrical. Swing. Okay, tail, let's have you make the shelf. And then here, on this fat bench, bionic leg. Well, I don't have a lot of advanced components, so make components until we have 20. And this temp stockpile is going to expand, and we are going to drop said components to temp stockpile. And that will be a Kadath thing to do. And then another thing that we're going to do is assault rifles. We are going to make assault rifles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. and that take to temp stockpile and make with Kadath. And then I haven't forgotten about the turrets either. Is the batteries not plugged in? No, they're not yet plugged in. That's a good point. Oh, one isn't. Let's put our dead power here. See, I even made it too wide just because I love you all. All right, and this excellent shelf is now for beer and tea. And then I'm gonna need another one for like wake up at joints. Kadath, stop insulting people. What the hell? I see you. I see you and you're mean. You are a bully. Are you like Vault or something? No, you're like an undergrounder. A heat wave. Theodos Angelos, Count of the Fallen Empire, wants to heat wave me for 4.5 days, and will pay me for it. Do I accept the heat wave? Yes. Yes or no? For reference, it is the 2/3 through Jogist. A heat wave probably wouldn't be that much of a problem, except for our comfort range is kind of low. What might end up needing to be done is an air conditioner set up for the base or two. But, there. Vote timer's up. And the rewards here is Plasteel, Glitterworld Meds, or Hyperweave. I guess I need one fewer pet bed. Rip. I'm so bad at keeping venerated wolves. Alright, Tailsin, thank you. And this will be for Wake Up and Smoke Leaf. And then I am going to edit the schedule drugs. Why do people have... Oh, hold one wake up on you, not the 3. All right. So many potatoes. And Muffalo close to the base. Definitely want to hunt that. Bob, dead Bob, I'm gonna need to help out as well. I'm gonna wake up Tailsin a little early to intern him, because he's probably getting... No, he hasn't been nibbled on by magic yet, as far as I can tell. But I'm not gonna allow it. So there's the tea. And some people like art, so the art for dragon is Dragon's Day. An engraving of this sarcophagus represents Black Dragon being killed by a pikeman seemingly without remorse. The sun is setting behind them in a symbolic echo of the event. The work has an unoriginal feeling and a horizontal structure. The scene takes place in the middle of the day. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Tail, Barry, Bob. And then the art for... Okay, you guys say yes, accept the heat wave. What reward? 1, 2, or 3. So, as a reminder to the rewards, 1 Plasteel, 2 Glitterworld, 3 Hyperweave. And Kadath is now making assault rifles. Awesome. And timer for that. This kitchen is super filth. My dryads here are morphing in 5 days. Now, with all the potatoes I yielded out here, I'm not going to need to switch my benches over to other things anytime soon, which is good. And Tail, he's working on turrets. Awesome. I didn't even instruct him to do that. Jazz, what are you working on? Making weed? Okay. That works. Bernona, beer. And Oriana is working on more heal root, which is phenomenal. All right, so we have 3 plastil turrets so far, and that number likely to climb. I'm all about that. Another thing I could do out here is the security barricades. Turrets don't benefit from cover, but humans would. So I'm going to add some barricades for the humans. And yes, people are missing kidneys and livers, or kidneys and lungs. Next chance I get, we'll be doing something about that. All right, Mara and Aoife do not clean. Well, Mara never cleans, but everybody else, let's tidy up a bit. Tailsin, let's get brewing. Renona is doing a wonderful job making wort for the beer. And then if I have a heat wave coming, I am almost certainly going to need some air conditioning. So I'm going to get Tail to build that before we start fermenting beer, because one sort of requires the other. I am at a bit of a lack of steel, so I'm going to have everyone get some. Okay, so you all say the reward number 2. And I have 3.4 days to do this. I'm going to wait to accept that until I have my air conditioners up, because going sooner would be not a smart idea. Nice. All right, we are bustling with drugs. All right, so all the steel that we need is now there. All we need is components. We have the we just have the components. I'm going to need to be making components on the fab bench badly. But here's our first assault rifle for Nona. You get it. You get it, girl. Slay! And let's replace the great, or actually, no, that's fine. All right, both air conditioners are now up. It wouldn't be terrible to have, so if you're wondering, well, let me set the heaters up to all heaters keep me warm up until 64, so they don't fight the coolers. And let's accept that heat wave. Angelo's heat wave. And here's the heat wave for 4.5 days. I'm also starting to home zone my perimeter walls. And pods arrive. Little World Medicine landing at the wrong place. Jazz gets to go get that. Nice. Well, that will be helpful. Very helpful. So now that we're starting to get assault rifles, I'm gonna feel a little bit better about combat. I'm still not quite there yet. We don't have true defenses. We don't have perimeter. We don't have kill box. We still have some really needs improvement areas, but it's a start. With the heat wave coming in, There really is not a lot of Muffalos left on the map. I think I've tagged all 3 remaining to be killed. Yeah, there's almost no way I'm gonna get that blue fur. I'll probably use... I'm gonna make the executive decision that the supply caravan, we're not gonna get the blue fur needed. Not anywhere close. So what I'm gonna do is all of the clothing that we've not been allowing blue fur, I'm going to allow blue fur because I don't think that we will possibly double our blue fur amount in the next, you know, season. Oh, seriously? God, I hate you, Randy. You have me accept a heat wave and then you're like, ha 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 ha. Guess what? Solar flare. Not cool, dude. Well, a passive cooler doesn't ever get cold enough to, it doesn't ever get cold enough to refrigerate. So I'm not even gonna bother trying to fight the solar flare. And who the heck just, Mara? No, Mar. No. Don't construct, you just screwed that up. Fired, you are so fired. Just be idle, I don't care. Dang it, Randy. Now, even with the solar flare, it looks like brewing is fine. It's not hot. Well, no, that's not true. I'll hold off on the other 2. So where's my wort? Bernardo, where'd you put the wort? Forbid that for now. So the other funny thing is, because of the solar flare, we don't have access to our nutrient paste anymore. And probably all the crops in the basins might die. Why Tal has no room with a bed assignment? His bed assignment's right here. What do you mean? All right, come on. Don't rot. Don't rot. Don't rot. Don't rot. Okay, that's the second to last Muffalo. Gadath is making clothing for us. Bernona's going to be wearing a hood in a second. And solar flare's over. Good. Alright, we can allow that other wort then. And luckily, yeah, this started overheat, but it didn't quite. It got to a good temperature. Sort of. It's starting to overheat, so I'm going to... I'm going to use my wood and stick passive coolers in. I think that it's a fair use of wood to keep the beer from going bad. I'm just not going to refuel it. This will last for 5 days. The heat wave is only going to last for 4.5. And, the other thing I could do here... Oh, yeah, because I got rid of that door. All right, so let me fix this. I am going to put a... I'm not a... Okay, put a marble door here, put a marble door here, and then leave it open. Tail, do that. Kadath, work on that. And this will help to keep the places that need to stay temperate. Much more effectively. Come on, beer hole. Oh, I think it ruined. Oh! Stupid freaking Randy. With this stupid freaking heat wave. Or, not heat wave, solar flare. Whatever. At least it's getting temperate now. Alright, so now that we have access to NPM again, back to NPM. No, tail, that means you. Because, yeah, now it's perfect temperature for the wort, for the beer, but it's too late. Does royalty and ideology have special integrations when you have both mods? No, not really. They're very independent of one another, with almost no overlap. So I am going to... Oh, no, we do have wort. Hold on, Oriana. Go brew it. I only ruined 20, not 55. Good. Everything in the basins got killed. But I mean, that was a little bit to be expected. Posture check. Thank you for reminding me. And rare thrombos. Cool. Good kill. I think that's the last Muffalo. Thereby confirming the fact that the blue fur was impossible. I actually don't even know why I hunted that Muffalo, given the distance I had to travel. And the fact that I'm already giving up on Muffalo killing, but whatever. Alright, we have our Plasteel mini turrets. 4 of them. Some little semblance of protection. I think for now, Aoife, I'm going to throw the left leg in ya, the prosthetic, but obviously you're going to be due for bionic. I don't even have herbal. Well, I think I'm carrying herbal meds. So, Oriana, my one-eyed doctor. Does someone have... Mara has 1 herbal med on her. Kadath has 1, so let's drop them. Please don't screw this up. Hydrate. Cheers. Okay, it worked. Surgery success. Fantastic. Who's heat stroking? Tail? Up and go. Oh, actually, just build that. And then go home. He'll be alright. Heat stroke takes a while. Bernona. Okay, yeah. Build. That's fine. She's bloodlust. She doesn't care about the rotted corpses. I might as well toss them in. And then I'm going to have her caravan the weapons back. And the stuff. Okay. Nope, keep going. Some of them are bio-coded, so we can get rid of them. Jazz, where are you off to? Alright, Jazz, I'm going to make you a hauler for now, helping to bring in those potatoes. Having you walk halfway across the map for slag is not really the idea of efficiency. Ew. Oh, yeah, because you had surgery. I was like, why is there vomit everywhere? Yep, the caravan. Let's see here. Thank you for the reminder. I'm going to still use Bernona, even though she's about to have a break. Hauling the turkey back. Ooh, we have... Oh, yeah, and you're already doing it. Thank you, Oriana. I hope the light level doesn't hurt the chance for Hill Root, because she's already blind in one eye. So I guess I got the radius wrong, and I could have put walls there, but that wouldn't really have changed the way I set my design up much, so no big deal. Alright, tail is now repairing, and I'm going to do a stone block of small radius so we can get rid of all the chunks that are like near the base. And I'm going to set up another chunk hall. So the cover effectiveness of barricades is 55, which is slightly better than chunks. But I'm going to set up chunks here anyway, so chunks, just in case I need a fallback or I have a lot of shooters or I don't know, some other reason. Well, I just want to get the chunks out of the base. All right, checking on the wind turbines. All of them are still blocked by trees. No progress on that front. All right, nice. Things are getting a little bit back to normal. Not quite there yet, but it's heading in the right direction. Magic is slowly becoming trained for hauling, which is going to be very useful. We have a small abundance of heal root, enough that I feel a little comfortable, because prior it was touch and go, not having the heal root that we needed. So good job, Oriana. That's obviously your doing. And I'm going to harvest some more wild heal root to supplement it further. Kadath is working on another assault rifle, which is exciting. We're going to slowly get better and better weapons. And then I also want to mix it up and get some sniper rifles in case we have centipedes, because centipedes are obviously best murdered via... Oh, hey, Tusky, come here, girl. Centipedes are obviously best murdered with sniper rifles. Advanced fabrication is now done, which is critically important, and I'm going to have you all vote on what to do next. So, biosculpting. The benefit of biosculpting, it would allow me to get rid of scars. Recon armor. Recon armor would be much stronger than what we currently wear and doesn't have a movement penalty. It would take a while. Neural supercharger. Neural supercharger would allow us to periodically boost ourselves every day for boosts or shields. Shields protect us from shooters. Those are the 4 I will consider. So, have yourself a vote. And I am going to start on recon armor, but of course you can change at any time. Hey, pup. Oh, I'm plucking you. I need to brush you out some, don't I? Yeah. You told me to pet the puppy, but I'm just plucking your fur. Hi. Don't give me that look. Hi. She sheds in massive clumps. What was that event? Exoticos trader flying overhead? Awesome. Aoife, why does it show that you have a wound, but you're not wounded? So, exotic goods. We could buy... Ooh, far skip. Ooh la la. A lung? I can't even afford that. Never mind. Oh, no, I could. Now let me move the trade beacon a little bit. And buy a lung. And that's all the monies I have. And my lung landed over here. Alright, so in terms of who needs lungs, Mara needs a lung, And Hailson needs a kidney. Jazz needs a lung. Giving it to Jazz feels weird because he's already the weakest link. But I'm probably, or she's already the weakest link. I'm probably gonna give it to Jazz anyway. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe Mara. Mara's a better shooter, and kind of more important to the community. I'll go for Mara. It feels bad having to pick. I eventually will put them. I'll work to recover everyone, obviously, but gotta pick a favorite. I have seen the new small patch, yes, that you can save and load ideologies. That is really, really nice. A little worried about the heat buildup in here. I'm actually going to forbid the kitchen so that it can cool down. And you all say biosculpting. So, who could benefit from biosculpting? Let's take a quick look. Bernona, Oriana, Tailson, Kadath. So 4 people could benefit. That's pretty good. Let's go biosculpting. Noxious Beach, thanks for the sub. Welcome, buddy. All right. Oriana, if you're going to be doing the surgery, I wish for you to be hopped up on Wake Up for the best possible result. This is a mostly clean room. Just a spot of dirt in the middle of the room. And Mara, we are going to install left lung. I'm going to use Glitter World meds. And Oriana is going to take performance enhancing drugs. A Gauranlen pod sprout. Nice. Let's make sure this is in the close. It is in the close zone. Okay, and operate. And I'm also using Glitter World meds. No room for errors here. I don't really need another Gauranlen seed, but I'll harvest it for later. Okay, medical 14 improved, and Mara's full healed. I think we have an assault rifle somewhere, don't we? No, you're working on it. Okay. So we have smelted down all of our melee weapons. I'm now going to add... so I'm going to kill that one, and I'm going to queue up a smelt weapon for ranged auto pistols and revolvers. Because I don't need them at the moment. You can't use sedate with herbal first. I could have, yeah. Could have min-maxed it, I guess. Did the Dryad ever come out? No, they're still in the pods for a day and a third. Squirrel self-tamed. Guess what? You're going to the Wolf Grotto, and you're going to become wolf food. It's evil. Oops. But that's what happens. Bernona, why are you on break risk? You want a neural supercharge. You don't have an artificial part. You're soaking wet. You're in minor pain. Yeah, she's probably going to be my first bionic leg. In fact, I can basically guarantee it, being our jogging shooter. Oh, you mean the dryads that crawled in? No, when you change dryad casts, they revert to their previous type. So there aren't really dryads. Oh, don't sow. And then don't sow this either. So when you change cast, they go back to the Gauranlen tree to change types. Plus, you can instruct them around. They're smart pets. You can tell them what to do and where to go. And excellent gun. Bernona, you are going to upgrade. And then Mara, you're going to take the other one. Because Mara's my second best shooter. All right, how is... Okay, the heat wave is not causing it to be super hot in there, so we can haul the meat inside. And the heal root. What happens if trees randomly grow in my grow zone? So, if you have plants planted, trees won't grow there. Trees need a clear radius of a 3x3 in order to grow. So if I've already established a grow zone, trees won't crop up randomly. They will be suppressed. Now, with that said, I am slowly moving to a inside only designation. I would like to get some Devil Strand grown, but it's too late in the season to start Devil Stranding now. So Devil Strand will be a dream for the future. So 2 assault rifles, and here is the pod that Bernona grabbed. She was going to leave it. I noticed it just in time. Oh, bye-bye, Thrumbo. God, you're in such a bad mood. Oh, and the base is on fire. Hello. There you go. All right, one thing I'm going to start doing is when we wake up, I'm going to have a designated recreation time and then a designated meditation time. For everybody except for Jazz, because Jazz is too slow. Sorry, Jazz. I don't have any faith that you... Oh, that's not entirely true. One of us, who was it? Was not tribal. I think. No, maybe we're all... no, Mara is not tribal, so she cannot pray either. Thank you for tuning in to the Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keeping in mind that the YouTube series is considerably further behind than the Twitch streams. If you would like to catch a Twitch stream, Rhadamant.com has my countdown timers and links to Twitch. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.